One of the area's deadliest roads may be getting a facelift sooner than expected, why transportation officials are pushing for immediate improvements.
Plus, the midterm recount deadline may be pushed once again. We'll have more details. Your Sunday Coast News starts now.
You're watching ABC7 News at 6.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us. A handful of memorials line State Road 64 and 70 in East Manatee County, and commissioners want traffic officials to step up patrols before someone else gets killed.
ABC7's Erica Jackson joins us live from State Road 64 and Pope Road with details on those safety improvements. Erica?
Jacqueline, Scott, good evening. County commissioners are taking action after a 30-year-old was killed on State Road 70 by a drunk driver. And on State Road 64 right here, 2 teens were killed while on their way to homecoming. Now, the father of one of the teens killed says it's up to county commissioners to stop approving development in this area, while commissioners are pawning the problem off onto the Florida Highway Patrol.
Surprise!
The life of a teen full of jokes and laughter cut short. Now, all that's left to remember 15-year-old Matthew Powers are pictures, videos, and a headstone.
We'll see things that remind us of him, and it'll really hit us, make us sad.
Sometimes the Powers family will visit the memorial honoring Matthew and his friend Chase Coiner after they both died in a car crash on their way to homecoming. One of 70 crashes this year on this 4-mile stretch of 64, east of I-75. Yet the only fatal wreck in this area in 2018. Manatee County commissioners argue that's one too many and wrote a letter to Florida Highway Patrol to increase the number of troopers in this area of 64 and on nearby State Road 70 after another fatal crash involving a drunk driver.
If people are speeding, which just about everybody does on 64, they don't have enough time to stop until they hit the cars.
Speeders aren't the only problem here. One driver on State Road 70 took this photo of a dump truck illegally passing other trucks. Leaders with the Florida Highway Patrol say they will meet on Wednesday to address the letter and discuss the best ways to improve safety on the congested roadways. Powers thinks about this smile every time he passes Pope Road, with the painful reminder he won't ever see it again in person. But he knows his son's death will inspire leaders to take action and push locals to drive responsibly.
If you're not predictable on the road, not following the rules, you're a hazard to everybody else on the road.
Now, the Florida Department of Transportation, you can see behind me, blocked off different sections of this intersection. So now drivers cannot make a left turn on or off of Pope Road. They plan to build a roundabout here within the next couple of years, and they plan to add signs on State Road 70 warning drivers to be safe and to drive responsibly in that area. Reporting in East Manatee County, Erica Jackson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Erica, thank you. A head-on collision left 2 people dead in Northport last night. That happened along River Road near East River Road, right before getting to Winchester Boulevard. Today, the main concern is what authorities will do to make this busy road safer for drivers. For years, residents have been fighting for changes to be made. They've urged the city to widen the 2-lane road into a 4- to 6-lane road, to change the speed limit, and to add lights. This summer, the state took ownership of River Road after it swapped responsibilities of other streets with Sarasota County. The Florida Department of Transportation does have an improvement project in the works to widen over 5 miles of that road and to add bike lanes, sidewalks, and lighting. However, construction is not expected to start until 2021.
We patrol it the best we can. I mean, we're out there significantly, I think we do. And it's going to get more. There's more houses being built out near River Road and 41. It's going to be busier. The widening in areas should help. Can't come soon enough.
The first part of that improvement project will be on River Road between US 41 and West Villages Parkway. That's all to help ease traffic heading into the Atlanta Braves spring training complex.
A car fire slows traffic in Charlotte County this afternoon. It happened in the southbound lanes near Kings Highway and Harborview Road. A Charlotte County EMS officials say a leaking fuel tank kept that car fire burning longer than normally, but fortunately no one was hurt.
New video into our newsroom tonight of a truck accident in North Florida that caused delays lasting up to 9 hours. You can see in this aerial footage that the log truck overturned into a ditch, killing the driver. Investigators with the Florida Highway Patrol says the driver drove off into the shoulder, and that's when the truck overturned. Some of that debris did cause another crash. An SUV hit a log and flipped over. That driver walked away with only minor injuries.
Time to get a check on our weather. Everyone is waiting for some cooler weather to arrive. Not here yet, though. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob?
On its way. It will be on its way. Yes, indeed. Not cool right now. It's 81, and currently we have some clouds around. There's a few light rain showers, too, in progress. The humidity is still high, 77%, winds out of the west-southwest at 6. Now, here's the GFS forecast model. What you're going to see as we move through time is a low-pressure area developing in the Gulf of Mexico. This low will eventually drag this rain that's to our north in our area, but this is at 8 o'clock this evening. A few spotty showers are possible. The low pressure develops in the Gulf and then tracks across North Florida. This is 3 p.m. on Wednesday. We start to see a little bit more rainfall around, showers, and even a few isolated thunderstorms are possible. That rain chance fairly significant tomorrow afternoon, evening, and into Thursday morning. And as we take you through time, by 6 a.m. Thursday, most of the heavy rain should be over. There'll still be some showers around. And then by, say, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll get that north wind. Then you'll start to feel the cooler air moving in Thursday afternoon. Snow as far as south as northern sections of Alabama. As far as rainfall totals, we're not looking at a lot. Again, showers mainly. There's a 40% chance for some scattered thunderstorms, but it doesn't appear that they'll be too strong or severe at this point. We'll have more on the cool down coming up in just a few minutes. Jacqueline?
All right, Bob, thank you. We continue to keep you updated on the ballot recount going on across the state and right here on the Suncoast. After a minor setback yesterday, the Manatee County Elections Office is almost done with their recount. This morning, they were about a third of the way through vote-by-mail ballots after staying until 9:30 last night. About 10 people are working around the clock to make sure all of the ballots are recounted, but the supervisor of elections assures us they will be done well before the 3 p.m. deadline on Thursday. Meanwhile, the Sarasota County Supervisor of Elections Office is on day 3 of the machine recount process. Sarasota County has to reprocess the 200,000 ballots from Election Day, early voting, and vote by mail.
Statewide, few changes to initial vote totals are being found for those 3 key statewide races. The machine recounts continue to take place across the state in races for Senate, Governor, and Commissioner of Agriculture, along with several legislative and local government seats. The recounts, which were ordered Saturday, are required when the margins between candidates are 0.5% or less.
Says a lot for how well not only we did the process, but I expect similar results across the state. When we do recounts, you don't see dramatic changes.
And just into our newsroom, a judge in Palm Beach County has extended a Thursday deadline for recounts until next Tuesday. It's not yet known how this will affect ballot totals across the state, but Senator Bill Nelson has requested a statewide extension of that deadline.
And of course, Florida is under a microscope right now as those recounts are finished across the state, especially in South Florida, where Broward County's Supervisor of Elections, Brenda Snipes, is beginning to feel the heat from top Republicans, including Governor Rick Scott and President Donald Trump. Today, she hinted that she may not run for re-election.
It is time to move on, to let someone else, maybe be one of you guys out there, you're steeped in election business, but I think I have served the purpose that I came here for.
Snipes has held the Broward elections post since 2003 when she was appointed by then Governor Jeb Bush. She has won re-election since, despite a number of missteps and controversies that have led Republicans to accuse her of fraud. Authorities have not found any evidence of that, however.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, Mote Marine Lab has a new institute to help find answers and solutions to red tide. We'll show you who will be leading that institute and what makes them qualified to do so.
Plus, how long heavy equipment will be on Lido Beach and what it means for beachgoers.
A home can be much more than just a house. But for some of our neighbors, home means uncertainty and isolation. At Rebuilding Together, we turn houses into homes and revitalize our communities. Because a neighborhood is more than just houses and streets. It's familiar faces and open arms. Join the movement to ensure everyone can live in a safe home and community. Become a rebuilder today.
Ready to open up new opportunities as an electrician? Don't do it yourself. Team up with Mr. Sparky instead. We're locally owned and looking for people like you. We offer our electricians great perks that you just won't get going it alone. And whether you're an apprentice, a master electrician, or somewhere in between, we have a spot for you.
Best decision I ever made.
Apply online or call today.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Our overall experience working with California Closets was phenomenal.
Calm, reassuring.
Through happenstance, we ended up paired with our designer, Jen. She was someone who not only was patient, someone who was professional. She's become extended family.
She had great insight to help direct me towards those things that could make our dreams come true.
We are the Greens, and this is our California Closet story.
Experience true automotive luxury at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Army National Guard soldiers serve to give back to their country and their community. Their part-time commitment qualifies them for benefits such as health and life insurance, education benefits, and retirement and VA home loan benefits. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
There are lots of people who are confused about which Medicare plan is right for them.
Hey, that's me. I barely know where to start.
Well, start here with me, Karen. I'm a licensed Humana sales agent.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Karen. I'm John Smith.
Hi, John. At Humana, we know you're unique, so you have different needs from other John Smiths.
Yeah, I've always thought so.
And together, we can find a plan that's right for you.
Great. I go to the doctor a couple of times a year, and I have some prescriptions, but I'm never fully sure of what's covered and what's not.
With Humana's all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans, you get coverage for hospital stays, doctor visits, and Part D prescription drug benefits, all for an affordable and sometimes no monthly plan premium.
Do you have any more information?
Sure. I'll get a decision guide in the mail to you today. They're free.
Finally, someone who understands the real me.
Your health and happiness is important to us. Call or go online now to get your free decision guide. Call a licensed Humana sales agent today.
A supporter of President Trump is temporarily banned from Disney World for waving his flags on several rides. Disney Park rules say they don't allow the use of any signs, flags, or banners in their park or on their rides. Don Cheney took 2 different flags on Splash Mountain and Expedition Everest last week, despite being warned not to do that back in September. A Disney spokesperson says it's not about the content or political issue, but it's the result of repeatedly not following park rules. Disney revoked his annual pass, which he says he's had for 24 years, but days later called him back and said he was no longer banned after he agreed not to hang any more flags.
A new report released by the FBI says hate crimes have increased significantly in the last year. That report found that more than 7,000 hate crimes were reported by law enforcement agencies in 2017. That's more than 6,000 incidents than the year before. The majority of those hate crimes reported were because of the offender's race or ethnicity. In a statement today, Acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker said the report is a call to action.
USA Today reporting the Northport, Sarasota, Bradenton area is ranked number 24 for job growth in the United States. There are now 48,000 more people working on the Suncoast than there were just 5 years ago. Overall, employment climbed the most in the professional and business services industry, which added 12,400 jobs. These numbers will likely continue to rise as the Atlanta Braves spring training stadium nears completion and other projects begin.
Mote Marine has hired a director for its new Red Tide Institute. Thanks to a $1 million donation, Mote will work with scientists to look for solutions to the red tide problem. Dr. Cynthia Heel will lead the team, which hopes to develop solutions to the red tide problem affecting coastal communities. Dr. Heel comes to Mote from Bigelow Laboratory for Ocean Sciences in Maine, where she developed an independent research program focused on water quality, harmful algal blooms, and ecosystem management.
Good luck to her. It's a big job.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to control it, right? If it does come back. And it's come back, it's patchy, and it's not nearly as bad as it was 2 months ago, which is good, but they're Have been some reports of some fish kills. We're going to have another report come out midweek tomorrow. We are looking at the Van Wezel webcam. We had some sunshine this morning. Clouds come in this afternoon, and that's a little associated with the system trying to develop in the Gulf of Mexico, which is going to bring some changes our way. Beautiful sunset tonight as the sun went below the horizon. There are a few clouds off in the distance. There's still a few showers around, very light. We can expect warm temperatures all the way through 11, 74 degrees, and some clouds down again. Here are the headlines as they read. A good chance for some showers and even a few thunderstorms. It doesn't appear to be severe at this point. There's just not enough contrast in temperatures and also not enough lift around to create severe weather, but we'll watch it and monitor it. I know we had that a couple fronts ago, that same situation. Those storms did turn severe, but right now it doesn't look the same as in play. Chilly weather late Thursday. You'll start to notice a temperature drop in the afternoon. Once the front moves through, temperatures will hold steady and then drop throughout the night. In fact, low temperatures on Friday morning will be down into the mid-50s for the most part. We'll get back to average temperatures, which is nice because our average is into the upper 70s. We haven't been there in a while. We're in the mid to upper 80s as of late. That'll happen on Saturday and Sunday, so it should make for a really nice weekend as high pressure builds in. Lots of sunshine. Enjoy it because we haven't had much of a taste of fall this fall at all. Well, here it is. This is the storm system that's gaining some strength, and the area of low pressure will develop in the Gulf of Mexico, kind of scoot along North Florida and then eventually ride up the mid-Atlantic coast states. With it, it will then have a cold front attached to it, and that cold front is still back here. Behind it, much cooler air. Out ahead of it, still very warm. And we'll have another day of warm temperatures tomorrow. Mid-80s expected, despite maybe a little increase in cloudiness due to this system out to our west and north. A light rain shower still lingering across parts of the sun coast. You can see we had a little taste of it earlier, and then a few showers are still dancing around. Not much, just a few sprinkles as far as that goes. Temperatures, look at this. This is what we're in store for eventually. 53 now in Pensacola, 60 in Tallahassee. It gets much warmer out ahead of the front into the 80s there across the peninsula. 78 near the coast, 80-degree water temperature. That'll start to cool too by the weekend. We'll get down into the 70s finally, mid-70s more than likely. The forecast tomorrow will start off warm, low 70s, mid-70s. That's summer-like, and we'll warm up still mid-80s. A good chance for rain moving in. Mainly rain, it looks like. As I said, though, there could be a few thunderstorms in the mix through Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Well, here it is. This is 2 p.m. Wednesday, and then Wednesday at 10 o'clock, still some showers and storms around, so Wednesday night rain. By Thursday, the front gets close to us. The prefrontal trough will be through. There's the low pressure. It goes up the mid-Atlantic coast states. The north winds start tomorrow. Looks like Thursday, I should say, Thursday afternoon, and continues on Friday. So it'll be a cool day on Friday. Highs will only be in the low 70s, right around 70 degrees, and the north wind will make it feel a little bit cooler there. But I'm not complaining. I'll enjoy it. I know that. And then we'll look at the long-range forecast calling for next Thanksgiving. This is a long-range forecast, so a lot can change, but the models are showing a storm system moving right into us on Thanksgiving Day. So we'll see how that plays out. Just something to keep an eye on as we move through time next week. You can see the rain amounts, not expected to be a whole lot, 0.2 of an inch possibly. This is really good news. This has lowered the chances the National Hurricane Center has to 20% due to some strong shear in the atmosphere, so that will not be a factor. Currently, we have some clouds around. It's 81 and winds are out of the west-southwest, and as far as the high goes today, we did warm to 87 degrees. Elsewhere across the U.S., not much going on with the central U.S., and they could use some rain out west. They're not getting much into California. Those fires still rage in some places. For boaters, it looks like this is shaping out to be a light chop on the bays and inland waters. Seas will be running 2 to 3 feet. We'll have showers and storms mainly in the afternoon and evening on the waters, so keep that in mind. The extended forecast ends 60% chance for rain in the afternoon and evening, 70% on Wednesday night. Drops to 40 in the morning, and then look at these cooler temperatures. Nice low 70s right through Saturday, mid 70s near the beaches, and then the coldest morning will be 52 on Saturday. Jacqueline?
All right, Bob, thank you. A local group made up of sexual assault professionals want to make it easier for local hospitals to test sexual assault claims. The Charlotte County Sexual Assault Response Team, known as SART, presented Code Teal kits to local hospitals today in an effort to quicken the sex assault examination process while providing comfort to victims. The Code Teal kits include everything that a nurse needs to conduct an exam and survivor bags for the patients, which hold toiletries, a change of clothes, and other items for the sex assault survivor to use during their stay in the emergency room.
An update now on the Lido Beach Renourishment Project. Heavy equipment is now on the shoreline and active work zones are roped off there. Crews have not yet started any dredging or pumping of sand from New Pass yet, but work could start any time now. Beachgoers are warned to stay away from those work areas. The project is expected to take about 3 months to complete.
Roads are cleaner in Manatee County thanks to some SCF students. The Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society of State College of Florida spent their morning cleaning up a stretch of road in Bradenton. Volunteers collected 8 bags of trash and 1 bag of recyclables, contributing a total of 21 hours of service to their community.
You can be a part of history by helping choose the new name for a Manatee County school. The school district will hold a town hall tomorrow to talk about renaming process for Johnson Wakeland K-8. The meeting will be held at Johnson Middle beginning at 6:30 in the evening. Name nominations can be submitted through email, mail, or personally delivered to the School Support Center in Bradenton.
Well, stay with us. When we come back, we'll introduce you to the 3 finalists for Sarasota County's Teacher of the Year Award.
It's year-end clearance time at every Gettle location. Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you. Gettle's got it. At Gettle.com.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Forester is an IIHS top safety pick for 12 years running. And right now, you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $229 a month or get 0% financing with 0 down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Planning a Carnival Fantasy Cruise out of Mobile? Then check out the park and cruise packages at the luxurious Battle House and Renaissance Riverview Plaza hotels. Stay at the Battle House for $169 per night or the Riverview Plaza for just $149 per night and leave your car for the duration of your cruise. Includes transportation to and from the cruise terminal. If you're cruising out of Mobile, come stay with us. Call 1-800-MARRIOTT or visit Marriott.com now.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
Sarasota County School Board members and the superintendent surprised 3 teachers today with the highest honor they can receive at the district level. 3 teachers were chosen out of 44 Teacher of the Year winners at the elementary, middle, and high school level. At Oak Park School, music teacher Shane Sweezy was named the Sarasota County Middle School Teacher of the Year. English teacher Ashley Middleton was recognized at Sarasota High School, and our crews were there to capture it all. We spoke to one of the deserving teachers, Tessa Healy from Wilkinson Elementary.
Just to be recognized, as the elementary school teacher of the year is so humbling. I am just over the moon excited.
The overall winner will get a $5,000 cash prize from the Education Foundation, while the 2 finalists will receive an award of $2,500.
Congratulations.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Good news on that front, and good news if you like cooler weather. It's on the way. It'll be here in place really on Friday, but it starts to move in on Thursday. We'll start to see some cooler temperatures. In fact, they'll be falling throughout the afternoon into the low 70s. We'll actually be warmer in the morning on Thursday than we will in the afternoon, I think.
Okay.
All right.
Can't wait. World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next.
We'll see you again at 7 and 11. Have a good night.